Hi everyone, welcome back to another podcast. So last time we did a boarding podcast, but today I invited a very special friend of mine, a very close friend of mine. Today we have Miss Destiny from year 12. Hi Destiny.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Is this your first ever podcast?
No,
It's not?
it's not.
Oh, wow. I really thought I was going to be the first to interview you on your first ever
I'm not
podcast.
special.
Okay. But I feel like we have to explain our shirts. So we're not
Yeah.
in formal attire right now. And that's because we had the Golden Mile and a Golden Smile thing. So we had to run in races, basically. And
Yes,
we did
and
that.
We're wearing our house shirts.
Yeah, we're
So
in our
we're
house shirts.
Blue, the best team.
Sharks.
Best
Best
team.
team. Did we get
Best
third
team.
place?
Best team.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still the best
Best
team.
team,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why we're in our house shirts right now. So Miss Destiny, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, so I'm Destiny, obviously. I'm in year 12. I'm 15. Strange, I know, yeah. But
So
I'm
young.
15.
So young.
I'm 15 in year 12. I'm Nigerian. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
A little
about me.
more about you being Nigerian. Can you tell us how your life was before you came here?
Um, it was okay, I guess. It's different from here because the Thai culture is different from the
Yeah,
Nigerian
so different.
culture, and the way Christmas is celebrated, especially. I could see the differences. It was in Nigeria, there would be street lights up, different colorful lights on the
Ooh.
streets, and so many people will be talking about, oh, which Christmas party are you gonna attend and stuff like that. But it's pretty calm, It's just yeah, it's really calm in Thailand right now. I'm like, okay, it's cool, it's okay.
Okay. But both of us came from a different place. Did you have any cultural shocks when you came here?
I was just surprised by how nice the people were.
Yeah,
It's so
people are
different in
nice.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
sometimes,
is it really
yeah,
different?
sometimes I'm like, are they making fun of me or are they just nice? And
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
cannot tell. You cannot tell if they're being genuinely nice or
is
not.
this normal? Is this normal? Is this how people are?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and then the teachers are like, oh yeah, people are just really nice like that. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's so true.
wow, so great.
When they greet you, they always do the hand sign with it, and I didn't know that
Yeah.
was necessary.
And they're always
I had no idea.
smiling.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, it's if you don't greet, you're supposed to go on the floor and lie down.
Oh, really? That's
it's
a thing there?
Yeah,
Oh.
for some cultures, not every culture though,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for some, not mine though. But yeah,
Mhm.
and then here, even the older people are greeting the younger people and doing the hand thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Even when their hands are full, they still
Yeah.
manage to
and
do it.
they always have that smile on their face.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's so sweet.
that's
think-
so
I
nice.
think
That's so
that's the
sweet.
nicest thing.
Thai people are one of the sweetest people I've met.
I know.
Yeah, not I've met so many people, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's not I've met a gazillion people. It's just okay, yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah, they're one of the
we can
sweetest people.
generalize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that psychology term in.
Inductively.
Yeah, I
yeah,
get that
from me.
psychology.
Yeah.
Anything? Oh, let's get into you. Do you have any interest that you want to share to the people watching? What are you interested in? Your hobbies, what you like to do?
I think I'm interested in a lot of things.
I know a lot of these things. I know a lot of these things, but
Okay. So let's categorize it. If
Okay.
it's sports.
we know.
Yeah. If it's
I can catch
sports,
you on a lie if it's about sports.
and you know me. You know I love Formula One. That is top tier sports.
I have
right
never
there.
heard of Formula One until you told me about it.
Oh my!
I had no idea what.
I'm like,
Formula
why?
One is.
How have you never heard about?
I've
Formula One?
never heard of
Oh
them.
my god, it's so good. There's two teams.
Oh no! Here comes the Formula One lecture again from Miss
There's
Enthusiastic.
Red Bull and Ferrari.
Which one do you like?
Ferrari.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Red
I'm a
Bull fans are not gonna like
Yeah.
that.
I'm a
I'm
Ferrari.
looking at Josh.
Ferrari girl.
Josh.
I'm a Ferrari girl. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. These are two top. If I could use something to represent me, I wear a full on Ferrari
Wow.
Formula One costume.
That's a bold statement.
And love Formula One. But love Ferrari more, even though they took second as a team. It's okay. We're gonna win next year. We're gonna win.
Good to know.
We're gonna win.
Good to know.
We're gonna win.
Anything else aside from Formula One?
For sport, that's all for sport.
Okay.
That's the only sport.
Okay, we covered one category.
Yeah, we covered one category.
The next category, please.
Okay. Anime. Ooh.
Yes. See, this is like there are like common points between us. Yeah.
Oh, I love anime. I love it so much. You know, my favorite like all-time anime, it's got to be Attack on Titan.
Ooh.
It's got to be Attack on Titan. It's so good. And like the manga is so good too. But like the manga, I don't know. I feel like watching the anime, even though it's just as gory as the manga, I can easily take that. But then some pictures in the manga is like, oh.
Yeah. It's like trigger warning. It's like a jump scare.
I'm like, oh my god, this is normal.
You wouldn't recommend that to like the younger kids.
If it's not for the weak.
Yeah, I don't think it's
not
for like the younger
weak.
kids though.
Like especially the latest volume, it's just not for the weak. It's like so. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's a cute anime. I know I loved Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
it's just a cute one.
Do you like wholesome animes? Like Spy X Family?
Oh,
that's like a really popular one.
I haven't watched Spy X Family.
I haven't watched
Spy X Family. I think I'm more into like My Hero Academia.
Oh, it's like those like
yeah.
How do you like shonen?
Kaisen?
Shonen anime.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu
Action
Kaisen
adventure.
Have you watched the movie?
Yeah.
Which side did you use? Did you watch it at the cinemas or
you know Z Library got shut down because
I
am not out in any sites anymore.
Z Library.
I am not giving out any sites anymore. If you want to know, just search for it or like tell me privately. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, text her privately.
But like to say out, no, because I'm so heartbroken. You know, Z Library was my childhood. I grew up with that stuff.
I discovered it. I was so heartbroken.
You know, even like textbooks. It's not like we just use it for like normal books. Even textbooks.
Like, yeah.
And like I can't afford the $1,000 textbook.
Yeah. I got so many like PDF forms of our like school textbooks.
For like IGCSE, it was really helpful.
I know, so
because they're like different versions of the textbooks, and sometimes you'd want to use something.
Yeah, you would want to use like an online one.
And I'm like. Thing got shut down. I couldn't believe it.
Me too.
And then I had faith. People were like, you can use Onion browser to access it. I had so much faith. I was like,
me too. Okay. I changed countries and everything. I used different VPNs. Nothing worked.
It didn't work.
Nothing worked.
And then I found out that the two people that like created Z Library got arrested in Argentina. And I was like,
yeah. Oh my god.
But like they were saving lives.
Who snitched?
They were saving. It's all for a Colin Hoover book.
See. Oh, yeah, that's controversial. Yeah, that's controversial.
And I'm like, oh my god, because I saw the video on TikTok and I was like, maybe this won't blow up. I could just like overlook it because you know people are like, oh, I'm gonna share this site where I got all my Colin Hoover books, my Coho books, Z Library. And I saw the video, I was like, but then I ignored it. I didn't do anything, so it would get more famous. And then the next day, I wake up in the morning like. And then it's like Z Library is shut down. Yeah, I didn't believe it. I thought I was gonna get Chris.
Oh, Chris, like did you? Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get Chris.
Me too. I was hoping for that other side of the video, but it just continued like
that's also how I felt when Japan got out of the World Cup. No, I thought it was a Chris. I thought it was Chris because I was supporting them. The Blue Lock is real.
Oh, you were watching.
I was like, the Blue Lock is real. Yes.
And then you were crushed. Double hit.
I was crushed.
You got hit twice.
I was supporting Morocco, but the thing is, any team I support gets kicked out. Like
maybe you should start not supporting at all.
Maybe I should support Argentina because like I supported Morocco and South Korea, and then Japan, and
then
and now I'm like. Should I support them? Should I not support them?
Just like keep it to yourself. You gotta keep it to yourself now.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But also, I think one thing that I'm sure 80% of the people here know, like your absolute hobby. I'm sure if they came to the Christmas dinner, if they're in boarding, I'm sure you guys all know that Miss Destiny here, she loves to dance. She loves dancing. And I'm sure you guys are lucky to only see it sometimes. I see it all the time.
Hey, don't insult my
dancing. See her 24 hours a day. Out of 24 hours, I think she dances like 20 hours.
Hey,
the other 4 hours is like for you to sleep. Maybe you sleep. Maybe you sleep dance. Do you sleep dance?
just like dreaming about
You actually sleep dance?
no, just like dreaming about dance.
Oh, dreaming about dancing. Then 24
no.
hours. Then 24
But like
hours.
the
now.
whole dance thing, it started from like that childhood girl
Yeah,
dreaming
how
about
did it
ballet.
start? How did it start? We want
Well,
to know, how did you like start loving dance?
Every girl wants to become a ballerina, you know. I
Right.
started with ballet, and then I moved on because one time we were doing a spin in ballet, and like someone picked me up and like dropped me in the spin. It's like I flew to the mirror. That was like a traumatic childhood
On
experience.
purpose?
No, it's an accident. It was an accident.
Like, what did you do?
It was a her.
Oh, it was a her.
A
Oh.
she.
What did you do?
I was like 5 years old. I took that person, and I was like, "You dropped me."
And then you were
I was like
traumatized?
this small, and then she was like so big, and I
Oh
was
my
like, "You
God.
dropped me," and then she was like, "I'm sorry." No, she laughed. She laughed.
She
like,
laughed
She laughed for like
first.
2 seconds.
No.
My head banged on
Hey,
the mirror.
it could have been on purpose now.
And then everyone was like, Destiny. And I just zoned at her. I was like, "You dropped me." Ever since that day, I made the conclusion that maybe ballet is not for me.
Yeah, so you got traumatized, and then you dropped ballet
Yeah,
out
I
of.
dropped ballet and then went to hip hop, you know.
Oh,
Everyone-
you came into the hip hop.
I think I went to Afro dance first, like the
Actually.
Nigerian dance. Yeah, I don't know.
Ah, the Nigerian
Yeah,
dance.
and then I just like graduated to hip
Hip
hop.
hop, yeah.
It's been the best decision ever.
Everyone knows you love hip hop dances.
Hey,
I'm sure
I like
everyone knows.
I like contemporary dance too.
Actually, you need to. That's what you should do for like the next ceremony we have.
Next,
Like Christmas fair.
in front of people.
Yeah, in front of parents too.
No,
Like
no,
Christmas fair, like Christmas fair maybe.
Now, I could manage if it's like less than 50 people, but like in front of a whole lot of people, I was like have to cover my face with a hat or a nose
Yeah,
mask.
you wore
No-
like
no
a
one's
mask
gonna-
and a hat, but
Yeah.
you were trying so hard to breathe under that after the performance. You were like, I'm so tired.
I was so tired. It takes a lot of work, you know, because like we made the dance before the day
Yeah.
before, and then we had to like do it because I couldn't believe. I thought it was a joke. I was
Oh,
like,
you
I
thought it
was,
was
like,
fun,
I was
uh-huh.
like, no, we're not gonna do this.
You guys had a whole choreography.
Yeah, I was like, no, we're not gonna
It
do
was
this.
so
We're,
cool.
we're not gonna do this. Sorry, that's a joke.
Mhm.
But it was not a joke
It
anymore.
was not a joke anymore
And I
until, like, the
actually
last
had
moment.
to like get up and
And
dance
then actually
in
dance.
front of people. In front of people.
Everyone loved
Oh
it.
my god.
But everyone loved it.
Oh my god.
Everyone
It's
was cheering so hard. Everyone loved it.
like,
I'm sure.
thank you, Phoebe. Thank you.
Although I've seen it like 5 times, I pretended not to have seen it, and I went, "Oh my god, oh, Destiny's so cool." Although I pretended I've never seen that before in my whole life.
Yeah, I sent it to my mom, and then
I sent it to your mom.
Yeah, of course I sent it to my mom. Yeah, that is something
Was she
to
so
that is
proud?
something to brag about for the rest of the
Yeah,
year.
I'm
Because
sure
she's
she's so
always
proud.
like I'm shy in public, and I'm like I did that in
You
front
did
of
this,
people.
yeah, you did it
I,
so-
I,
in front of
get
so
a
many
green
people.
card now because it's like if she says why are you so shy in front of people, I'm like remember when I danced.
I remember I danced in front of like a lot
That's
of
not me
people.
being shy. I got back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't call me shy no more.
Do people know that you're actually an introvert? I don't think people know this.
No,
I don't think people know
I
this.
am an introvert.
She is an introvert. She is an introvert.
I am.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this.
I'm sure everyone expects you to be like an extrovert.
They don't see me talking to I don't know social
What's your
interaction.
MBTI?
What?
MBTI.
INTJ.
INTJ.
Like 90% I. Oh my god.
I'm also an I. INFP.
It's like ridiculous. How is she and I?
How are you? How are you an introvert?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I couldn't believe. No, but when you first came on your first ever date, I was like, oh, she's definitely an introvert. You were so shy. You were so sweet. You were like with your mother, and you kept like, hi. You had,
Keyword,
like,
key phrase being with your mother. Am I supposed to go wow? My mama looking at me.
No, but it was so different from like you right now. Oh, first impression. That was my first impression. Like
What
a
do you
shy,
mean
sweet
different from
girl.
me?
Shy, sweet
I
girl.
am still a sweet,
Okay.
sweet girl.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll take that. Okay, I'll take that.
I am a sweet, shy girl. Like, oh my god, I don't talk to people. I don't like social interactions. I don't like crowded environments. I do not talk loudly. I just like.
This is like, you know the game Two Truths, One Lie? This is just all lies. It's just like 3 lies.
I just like be by myself, you know,
I
thinking
see.
about my future, thinking about how I'm gonna survive the IB. You know?
Oh my god, the IB.
The IB.
The IB.
The IB.
How are you? How are your academics? It starts with a sigh. How are your academics going so far?
The IGCSE.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Like, I mean, my grades were great. It was exceptional. And then I came to the IB and I was like,
yeah, it's like
I got so humbled. I got so humbled. Like,
it's a huge like leap.
My math, I got so humbled. I was like, this can't be
It's
me.
because you take maths HL.
Yeah.
HL.
But still, I took ad math. I'm supposed to be one of the
traditional maths.
Yeah, I took ad math. But then it's like math HL. I'm like, whew, okay, okay.
Yeah. But your IGCSE grades were so good. They were so good.
Yeah.
At first, like you told me about it, I was like, oh my god. I was like, wow. I was like speechless. I was like, and you were 15. And you're only 15.
Do you know how many times I tell this a lot to so
yeah,
many people?
I know.
If I kept on saying, I'm only 15, I won't do so many things. I won't be in IB right now. I wouldn't have taken the IGCSE exams. I wouldn't have had the courage to take ad math in IGCSE. It would be like, I'm just
maybe
15.
like take a gap
I got
year.
my whole life ahead of me.
Yeah. Also, about the IB program.
Oh my god.
More about the IB program because I'm sure people would want to know about it.
So I came 2 weeks late. Two weeks and like some days late.
Yeah, was it 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks and like some days. I started on Wednesday. Not the best decision. It wasn't my fault.
Were you stuck with visa?
Yeah, it was a visa.
Oh, it was the visa.
Trouble of being an international student.
Yeah, more about that later. International student problems.
I was like, oh my god, people are learning, getting ahead, and I'm gonna come in class and start crawling, you know. And then on Wednesday I start class, HL math. It like gave us like exercises to do, and I didn't know anything. I was like, I kept looking at it. I'm like, everyone's doing something, and I didn't know anything. I was like, am I just extra stupid, or are they really smart? And then I was just like, oh my god, I literally did not know anything.
You missed 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yes.
That's like a lot.
And then the first math test, it is so bad. It was so bad.
Really?
I could cry, but I didn't cry because
wow.
I don't know. It felt like I accepted defeat if I cried, but I could cry.
But you didn't.
I didn't cry.
Yeah, strong women.
But it was so bad.
It was so hard.
It was so bad. I was so surprised it was so bad.
Were you like not used to like the syllabus?
First of all, it was non-calculator.
Oh.
And we didn't know it was non-calculator.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know it was non-calculator.
Oh my god.
But it was non-calculator.
My brain cannot function if it's like 2 digits like multiplying
like
each other.
HL math.
No,
I was like
can't do that.
non-calculator. I was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to do this
without a calculator.
without a calculator. I can't do this with a calculator.
I can't even do this with a calculator.
I was like, okay. And I stared at the paper, and then like this time, and then you see little scribbles of them, me trying to multiply and try to add.
Oh, you know, like when we were young, we used to. I don't know about you, but I used to write like notes to the teacher. If I didn't know this question, I would be like, sorry, sir, I don't know. I'll make a sad face just to get like pity points.
I'd be like, I think I missed it.
Yeah, and I made like just to get pity points. Did it work for you?
No.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
No, it didn't work.
They're brutal with like.
It didn't work.
So brutal with their scores.
And then like the HL math.
HL maths. I wish I could relate. I wish I could talk about HL maths.
Oh my god.
I wish I could complain about
I wish
HL
I could
maths.
go to SL. By the way, HL high level, SL standard level.
Yeah.
HL is like more coursework.
Yeah, more
coursework. And it's got like more hours.
Yeah,
like more hours of
in a
learning
week that you have to like
compared to standard level. So HL math, those doing computer science or want to go into engineering, physics, you can't relate. It was like the mental work in HL math.
Yeah,
I wish I knew it was gonna be like that, so that I could spend like
so
summer.
you could, like, mentally
I could spend like summer doing mental math. I'll become a math genius before I get
mental
here.
maths.
But I am so bad at mental math.
Me too.
I am so bad at mental math.
And
I still count my fingers. I literally still count my fingers.
What if it's like huge numbers? I just like stare at the board.
No, like if it's huge numbers, you do like one.
One by
I was counting my fingers in business class, and I was like, "Hey, you still counting your fingers?"
I just use my fingers. I go like this.
I literally go
going up and down.
I count my fingers in my toes.
Yeah.
Like, it was like 19. I imagine it's like 9 months.
Oh my god.
I still do that
Oh
stuff.
my god.
I-
That's so interesting to know.
I-
From a maths
I
HL
think-
student. From a maths HL student. That's interesting
I
to
think
know.
I think I cannot like pass that habit because that's how I grew up. Like going
But
through.
it's cute though. It's interesting.
It's not cute. It's ridiculous. Imagine HL
I'm
math
trying to
class.
make it sound like
Imagine
like
HL math
positive,
class.
you know what I
so
mean?
so many smart students, and then you go,
and you go like in class.
and then everyone just stops and looks at you like,
No, they could be like, oh, she knows what she's doing.
No,
because
'cause
she
like-
knows what
'cause
she's
like
doing
my
with
math
those
teacher,
fingers.
My math teacher, I think, is a really good technique because like cuts students off guard, and he's always like, "Des."
Oh, do you know how to
What-
answer this
he's
question?
like, Des, what's the answer? And then you see me like,
You see, yay!
it's so bad. And then everyone just paused. You know,
Everyone waits for
everyone
you.
just waits. Like, what's she gonna do?
It's so embarrassing though.
Yeah.
What I think the most embarrassing part is like the duration of how long it takes for you to answer.
Like sometimes it's just like 10 seconds, but then the awkward silence.
There's an
Everyone's-
awkward pause.
The teacher's looking at you like,
Yeah. He's like,
and I'm like,
and you know the face they make if we get it wrong, like, oh, that's not quite right. I'm like, oh,
no, my teacher just goes, no, that's incorrect. And I'm like,
oh, a hard blow, a hard blow.
she shot me. Oh my god. He's like literally, and
Okay,
then
I
he moves
feel-
on so quickly. He's like, no, that's incorrect. I'm like,
And then he asked someone, do you
And
know,
they get it.
Can you help Destiny out? You know,
or like he asks someone else, like, no, that's incorrect. Again, and then
Yeah.
he gets it. I'm like, oof.
oh, double hit.
It's like,
Double
oh my
hit.
god, oh my god. I don't know. I'm so embarrassed.
At least you get like a definite no. You know how English teachers like they go, oh, you're on the right track,
But
but you're on the right track. You're getting warmer, but that's not, you know. Like, IB.
IB.
It's a
You know, the EE.
huge leap.
I wish we had like pre-IB, you know, to prepare me for EE
Yeah.
and like
Maybe
TOK.
I-
And you're like,
TOK.
TOK.
An extended essay. What is that?
EE. Do you know
What
how
is
many
that?
times I've changed my topics in extended essay?
I still haven't finished my subject choice. Mr. Keenan, if you're watching.
I have
I'm so
I
sorry.
have changed it like 10 times, you know, and every time I change it,
You changed
I
it
go meet
again?
my supervisor, go meet Mr. Chambers. Oh, hello, Mr. Chambers. This is my new topic. Hello, Mr. Chambers. You changed it again? I'm like, yes, Mr. Chambers, I changed it again.
No.
And then, do you know how many things I've gone? I've gone from viral geometry, like geometry
I
about
still
viruses.
don't understand your
I've gone
research
from that.
question
I've gone
to
to
this day.
bearings. I've gone to bearings.
I have
and
no.
now I've gone to RSA encryption.
So for those who are like confused, this is kind of like an inside conversation, no? So like every IB student who's doing the IB diploma program has to do TOK or extended essay. So extended essay is like a 4,000 word essay that you choose on a subject and like a research question, and you have like supervisors from the school like who will help you write not write that, but like overlook it.
Yeah, make
in a
sure
way.
you're going
Make
on
sure
the
you're
right
going on the right track. Yeah.
and like you're following the guidelines because IB
Yeah.
give you different guidelines for different subjects. Like if you're doing a math EE, like me, you know,
Yeah,
crazy.
she's doing a maths E.
But it looks so good in university.
It will look
application.
so good on
it
your
looks so good.
university
And
part
since
five.
I'm like computer
For sure,
science
for sure.
in UK is considered under the math department, so you're doing a math EE. Anyways, a math EE. And
It's
then
gonna look so-
it's like if you do just words, if it's 4,000 words, yeah, you're like just describing it. No, you're
Yeah,
not gonna
but
get
it has to be,
anything.
like, you know,
You're not
like, you have
getting
to
it.
write
It's
a
good. The guideline for math is
4,000.
there has to be like calculations showing your understanding, and you have to answer the research question because sometimes it's so tempting. And, like my research question could be, how is RSA used in like modern world to for like encryption, cryptography, and then I go on to do like how you can break RSA. I'm not gonna guess lots of marks out of that. You've got to answer the research question.
You have to answer it,
and
yeah.
you don't just like skip steps. It was the simplest, smallest step we've got to do in math. The guidance is so
It's
strict.
really really complex.
Yeah, then the
topic.
TOK theory of
TOK
knowledge.
theory of knowledge.
Theory
Theory
oh
of
my
knowledge.
god.
I would say it's similar to philosophy.
Yeah.
For sure, philosophy. The first question I got asked was, how do you know this is a tree? Like, how do you know, like, do you know where trees come from? Like, all those, like, stuff about normal things that we would never question.
What is knowledge?
In, like, in
how
our
do I
life.
know I exist?
Yes.
That was my first question. How do I know
Oh,
I exist?
Really?
And I was
that
like,
was your first
I
one?
was like-
That's so deep, though. That's like, I was like trees, and you're like, it's about you.
because I can breathe.
and then they would go, how do you know you can breathe? How did you know you can breathe?
you might
Is
have
that
a biased
influence
opinion.
from your parents?
You might have a biased opinion from where you come from.
Yeah. Is that based on your culture?
Yeah. What if we remove that bias now? How do you know you can breathe?
Yeah.
It's so
This
funny.
is
Because there's you know
that's like
that-
TOK in a
that
nutshell.
stuff, the analogy about like, would you save one person or 5
Oh, the
people?
utilitarian way of thinking. The train was a train.
Yeah, the
It's a
train
train,
one. If
my
a
bad, it's a
train is
train
coming,
video.
like, would
They're
you
like
pull the
5
lever
people, like
and
5
kill
for
one person?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Which one did you answer? What did you choose?
I'd kill one person. I'd kill one person.
Oh yeah, wait, no, yeah, I did that too.
So
yeah,
you'd kill
I did that
5
too.
people?
No, I was like thinking like, which one did I choose? Yeah, I killed it. Like, there's another
And
one.
then the fat man.
The fat man on the bridge.
I said.
What did you say to that? That's more
I
important.
pushed the fat man.
You pushed him.
He could trip.
It's like
He could trip. I didn't see nothing.
So
he
you're
tripped.
denying
he
that-
Tripped. He tripped, and then
Oh
I
my God.
tried. I attempted, but if I did more, I'd go over with him. So he just saved 5 people. Which, think of it, he
Wow.
was a hero.
He was a hero.
He
Wow,
was a
I
hero.
see.
You know? Yeah.
to me, I was like, cause I'm like doing that myself. Like I'm like voluntarily like pushing like someone. It feels like the guilt. The hell? It's like after I do that, what do I do? Like, do I run away?
When
do
you
I
pull the
stab?
lever, when you pull the lever to kill one person, do you run away?
Do I run away after that? What will you do? You pushed him. What
No,
will you do?
it could be. I just tripped. Like I.
Oh, you
fell.
tripped as
I
well?
fell and pushed the lever accidentally.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
okay.
and then the fat man, I was gonna show him something on my phone, some TikTok I saw, and then he was trying to look and he fell over. I tried to save him, but if I did more, I was gonna go over with
my
him. And I can
God.
commit suicide because I'm
Oh my
Christian.
God.
I can't
Okay.
commit suicide.
So this is for like the TOK teacher. Who's your TOK teacher?
Mr. Mahoney.
Mr. Mahoney, if you're watching, you have an excellent TOK student right
Yeah.
here with her TOK answers. I have no way else to describe it. TOK
A work
answers.
right here.
A
A
work.
star work. A plus. Classic. They said visa.
Oh, the
Coming-
visa. You want to
you're
talk about
from-
the visa?
you-
Okay,
you're-
let's talk
you're-
about the
you're-
visa.
You're
Let's
from
talk.
Myanmar,
I
right?
have so many things to talk about the visa.
You're from Myanmar.
Yeah,
How
from
was
Myanmar.
it? How was it?
You know, more than anything, I got bugged by the Myanmar embassy more than the Thai embassy. So like, there's like in every country you have like your own country's embassy, and you're supposed to go there for like document verifications, taking a picture, signing forms, like paying the wage and stuff, right? And I was so bugged by them. First time I remember I went there 4 times. All 4 times were unsuccessful. Every time they were like, oh, you need this one, you need this one, you need this one. I had to send documents back and forth from Myanmar. So that took like 2 weeks for it to
you
arrive.
were in Myanmar.
No, I was in Singapore. But then like my documents, like it needed to be verified by like an embassy in Myanmar. So I had to like send it back and forth, and it took like 2 weeks just to get. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be late. I'm not gonna get this visa. I'm not gonna get to study in Phuket. And that's like my mind. That was what I was going through. And then when I finally got the documents and I went to the Thai embassy in Singapore, it was so fast. It just took like 10 minutes. And they were like, okay, you can go like next month. I'm like, okay, thanks. But you were late 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was
Yours
like
was way
2
worse,
weeks.
I would say.
It's a funny case actually. I'm embarrassed to say this, but like when I send the email, because in Nigeria you have to send email to the Thai embassy in Nigeria first, and
You
then
had to send
they,
an email.
yeah, like all your scanned document, and then they tell you when to come.
Oh,
So I sent the email. A week passed. I kept sending emails and nothing was happening.
You
And
kept
then-
waiting for
and
the
then
notification.
because the Thai embassy is in another state different from where I am. And me and my mom went to that state and like didn't visited them. Like, why are we getting a response back? Because you need
Right,
like
it's
an
taking so
email
long.
to come. And then they said check your spam.
You didn't check your spam.
Didn't check the
That's
spam.
like the first tip in emails.
Okay,
Always
check
check your
your
spam.
spam.
Always check
And
your
then
trash box.
there were like 3 responses, and they kept saying we booked an appointment for you and didn't
Oh
come.
my God.
And I was like,
You missed all those appointments.
I could have been in school earlier.
Yeah, you could have came to, but it's fine. I'm sure
Yeah,
everything happens for a reason.
Because
Because you came late, and I was already used to like the school by 2 weeks. Hey, what's that look?
we only share one class, Phoebe.
I know, but like I mean, like, but I kind of like. No, I don't think I helped you at all.
Not you trying to take credit.
I don't think I helped you at all. Let me think.
Exactly,
But like, I
exactly.
mean, like, what I was trying to say, like, we got used to it first, So like we could help you a bit more, including like boarding. Oh, you want to talk about boarding life?
Boarding life.
I think it's really fun for us.
Yes.
Plus, we know how to have fun. We seek that fun.
What that means to other people?
We seek. No, I mean, I don't know. It's just
She's throwing shade.
I'm throwing shade. No, but I think like when you try to find fun, it's just, but it gets annoying sometimes. No, I'm not sure if the others are like annoyed by us.
Yeah, I feel like so many people don't like me boarding because I could get loud sometimes.
Yeah,
especially like Friday nights.
Friday night.
We're always like in the common area.
Yeah,
dancing.
We actually mentioned you and Shanna in our last podcast.
Oh my
god. We talked about how you guys loved to dance like on Friday nights with like karaoke, like it's a karaoke session.
Yeah, we do that every Friday. And Thea every Friday. Every single Friday. I don't remember the last time we didn't do anything on a Friday. Probably when we were on trips week, because
we went on a
we had a trips week.
It was so fun.
Residential.
But both of us would count as international students, right?
What?
Both of us counts as international students.
Yeah,
right?
we're international students.
How do you feel as an international student in Thailand? Have you seen those like vlogs on YouTube? Like, my day in the life as an international student in
Phuket.
Yeah. We should do that. We should do that. We should get permission though. I don't think we're like allowed to film in the classroom.
So being an international student.
Yes, let's go.
Being an international student in Thailand. But I'm gonna say
good things and bad things.
Being a black in BISP, I'm gonna say that. I just like I'm the only black in my year.
In your year, yeah.
In my year. You think I was gonna say the school?
Yeah, I was like in the school. I was like thinking. I'm sure they're like, but it's such a small percentage. Yeah. Even if you say from the school, it's like this much.
True. But like, how do I feel about that? How am I coping?
Yeah, like good things, bad things.
I don't know how I cope. I don't know how I do it. It's just everyone's friendly. Everyone's really friendly. No one makes me feel, oh my god, she's black. Oh my god, why is her hair so thick and curly? Why is her hair always messed up? Why is this? I don't know. No one makes me feel that way.
Yeah,
or at least none that I know of.
Controversial. We might not. We don't know. We don't know about that. Yeah, but we cannot say for sure.
But anything I don't know about, I don't want to know about it. So if anyone's got this kind of opinions about me, I don't want to know about it. Keep it to yourselves. I do not care. I came here to survive the IB. Yeah. Your opinion doesn't matter.
Like having a hard time just from the IB program.
Yeah, like if you're judging me, I'm judging myself. I don't need your help.
Like we're judging our scores.
I'm judging how I'm doing. So I don't need your help. Thank you very much. Can keep your opinion to yourself. I get it perfectly fine.
But the IB like grade, right? When you did IGCSE, it was just by like marks, right? Like 70% or like 80 out of 100. But in IB, there's a grade system that goes like 1 to 7.
In the IG too, you had like points and kids
I never had points from
in the grade, in the grade.
Oh, like the grade boundaries or something.
Yeah, then if you get like this 127 over 180 for like add math, you get an A star.
Yeah, but that was like for me, it was like by percentages. It was my first time coming here and going like, oh, you're like based on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like,
yeah, I don't think anywhere is based on one. Oh, except the IGs that do out of 9. You know, those different IGs. Yeah, I think there's different forms of IGCSE. Yeah.
Okay, and then let's talk about extracurriculars. What do we do after school for CAS? Oh, for those who don't know about CAS,
creativity,
activity, service. So
service.
It's basically just like extracurriculars, I would say. Something that you do and like that contributes into each of those categories. So for creativity, it could be just like learning a new language or learning musical instruments.
Or like playing a musical instrument.
Yeah, playing a musical
instrument. It mustn't be learning.
Yeah.
Just something creative.
For sure. And
join.
Activity is just physical recreation.
Beach cleanups,
races. Or like sports, basketball, football, soccer sevens. Service is how you give back
tutoring
to the community. So it's it could be tutoring, it could be beach cleanups again, it could be just like working with outside organizations. And we have the CAS project too.
Yeah, we got a CAS project. So CAS project's supposed to run for a month.
Yeah,
and then you're supposed to have different reflections. And the way we do our CAS projects is it should include creativity, activity, and service. Yeah. So you should include all three of those things.
And you have to like work with people, with other people.
Other IB students, not necessarily
not just not
IB students from your school.
You can work with IB students from other schools as well.
Yeah. But like CAS, this is a unique part of the IB program.
It is so unique
because it's supposed to be like what you already do.
Yeah,
and then you're supposed to write reflections on what you already do. Right. And then I do something like dancing, and I'm like, I find it hard to write a reflection in a dance. Dancing. It's like, because I always learn like K-pop choreographies, and then what do? I'm like, oh, I learned this because I like K-pop. Right. Exactly. So
it's like hard to write.
You've got to pick an activity that you can like write about. So Muay Thai, for instance, is part of like the Thai culture, Thai martial arts.
Yeah. So you could
you could write a lot about it, like how you have improved in Muay Thai.
A little more about your Muay Thai, please.
Okay.
I feel like I already know everything about you, so we have to like share these information. A little more about your Muay Thai.
Oh, Muay Thai is lovely. She quit.
I quit after my first day.
After the first class.
One class.
She literally had one class. And she was like, Destiny, I don't think I want to do Muay Thai anymore. And I'm like, why? You just joined.
That's a good impression. That is exactly
when you look up it.
That was you being
here, me being here. Like, Destiny, I don't think I want to do Muay Thai anymore. And I'm like, why? You just joined. You just started. And she was like, it's so difficult for me, you know? It's like so hard. And I'm like,
I was expecting like hand movements. I was expecting just like, you know, like those like videos you see online, just like boxing, right? But there were so many kicks.
Can you see the disbelief in my face?
I can. I'm sure it captured. But I was so tired just from the kicks. Because like
it's martial arts. What
my
you expect?
My dominant side is right.
Hit me. No, you can hit me.
My dominant side is right, and then we had to do like left kicks too, right? I failed so bad, and I was like, do I want to keep doing this for like every Monday? Monday we have like 6
and that was the easiest class I've ever had. Like the class I had with you was like the easiest.
Yeah, I was against a child, like a young year, like 7, and I was complaining about how hard it was.
That was the easiest class I've ever had. Like how many times I've gone for like that, or like how many classes I've had.
3 weeks probably.
It's more than 3 weeks.
It's more than 3 weeks.
It's more than 3
because
weeks.
If you don't count like the trip week and like residential.
No,
weeks.
we started Wi-Fi a long time.
Really?
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. How many people are still in it?
I don't know, but like we reduced. All right.
I heard like the trainings got really intense. No?
Yeah. Right. No, I got punched in the stomach.
Oh, that's rude.
It was an accident, but that stuff hurt. It hurt so much.
Shout out to Army.
Yes,
Army.
Yes, and he was supposed to buy me ice cream after.
He still haven't bought you ice cream. He still haven't to this day.
He hasn't.
Army.
My ice cream for punch me.
Send a video
like
message.
That was the most intense class I had. So I come up, and then normally I and Army partner because you dipped. So I have to partner up with Army.
I'm so glad I did because I would partner with you and I would like die.
And Army, he's so good, yeah? He's so good. And then, first thing, butt in the face. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh my God. I was like, okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment.
You need to like to have time. Because
we were spar. We had to spar. You didn't even have one single spar class.
I did spar with it.
We had to spar. And he was like, oh, I'm not going to kick you then. So I'm like, okay, so I can kick you then. And then I kick him. And then I go, oh. And I'm like, oh.
Oh my God.
And then progressively I get punched in the stomach, and I was like, you know, that day my whole body hurt.
You were complaining about the whole day.
You were like, the whole
body aches.
My whole body. I have never punched so much like consecutively. Like
this is when like the spray comes in really handy. The muscle ache spray. Do you like the yellow one?
No, I like the yellow.
I like the cool one, like the blue
one. But I also like the bombs. You know, the cold bombs. I like those ones too. But like that week, if you sat next to me in math or computer science, I am sorry. I am sorry
because I kept
complaining about the whole class. Cause
oh my God,
the whole class. I kept saying my whole body hurts. My whole body. Everything hurts. I can't move my hand. You know, I kept doing this.
Like, to like bring it back up.
I couldn't move anything. It was so. I was in pain.
I saw you.
I was in pain.
I see you every day.
Even to walk, I was in pain. Like I didn't show it. Maybe I did show it. But
I
was
saw how you walked down the stairs.
It was like
you went like that's how I imagine my grandma walking.
What that
I've never seen my grandma before, so that's how I imagine her walking.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
it was so painful.
It was so bad.
I was like,
I'm sure it was so bad.
it was so hard. And then I had to come for the next class and act like I'm perfectly fine.
Oh
and
my!
do it again.
What's your next class?
It was so bad. It was
What
so
was
bad.
your next class?
Like the next Muay Thai
the
class.
next Muay Thai class.
It was so hard. I was like, okay, but I love it. It's so cool.
You have to meet the one person again.
It's so
You're like,
cool.
I'm gonna get revenge this time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get revenge.
And
this
I mean,
time.
in his defense, I kept punching him in the face too.
Oh, so he went for the stomach.
But like, I don't know. He's got harder punches than me. Like we're doing kicks and we're doing right kicks, and apparently he was using his left leg, and it was really hard. It was harder than my right kick. And then when we swapped, the instructor goes, "Okay, you left kick this time. You right kick." I was like, "That was your left
swap.
leg." I was like, "That was your left leg."
I was like, what? Like, get ready for the right. Get ready for the right leg.
Left. I was like, I was in disbelief. I was like, that.
Get ready for the right leg. Did it hurt more? The right leg?
No, it wasn't me. We were kicking the instructor.
Oh, you kicked. Okay, then he saved you. He saved you.
Yeah.
Like, he saved you for real.
Someone said, or the instructor said, I have really good push kick.
Oh.
Yeah, so be warned.
Yeah, don't mess with Destiny.
Do not mess with me.
Don't mess with Destiny.
Oh, remember the trips? The trips week?
I don't know if we should say that.
The trips were so nice. We had one
so
week.
we had a residential. It was a CAS residential trip, by the way.
It's creativity activity service.
Yeah, we went to Yawawit Lodge School, and I'm sure like there are so many international schools that work with them too. I've seen like
Mercedes
whole
works with
list.
them. I would never forget that
I've
because
seen
I had
the
to use
list.
the umbrella. The umbrella was Mercedes. I was like,
Oh,
ooh,
really?
this is Mercedes.
Yeah, they
I was
have
like,
so many like organizations working with
yeah,
them
they
too.
have big organizations working with them. They like help less privileged kids, right?
Yeah,
And they teach them.
We
got to
English.
teach
We got to
kids.
teach them English. We got to play with them. They were so sweet.
And they
I
like
would
Blackpink.
definitely go back.
They like Blackpink.
Who
That's
doesn't? Who
number one.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
People.
People with bad taste.
Oh my god.
People with bad taste. I
More
would say.
shade, Phoebe.
More shade, yeah.
shade.
But the
But
kids
they
were
love Blackpink. They were so cute.
sweet.
They
The
were so
kids
cute.
were so sweet. But you know what? Really, like, okay. What did you have to do? I had to clean goat poop.
We were in the same group. We were in the same.
I thought you went to fishing.
What did you have to do?
I thought you went
I
to
was right
fishing.
next to you.
Didn't you say you want to go fishing that
No.
day?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
why I was
you didn't, so
confused.
I didn't go. 'Cause
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I
Oh,
was
my
you
God,
and
yeah.
Floyd, and then I didn't get because
Oh
you
my
guys.
god,
wanted-
yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry. So what we have to do with the goat poop was that
What we had to do in the go.
what we had to do with it was
Yeah.
like they wanted to make fertilizer for like crops
Yeah,
there.
we had to make like
We had to mix it with like
organic
dirt,
fertilizer.
and then we like shovel it into like
It
these
was
huge
raining
bags.
poop. It was raining poop, literally. Because they're on this like
yeah,
stand,
it's like this like
and then you
shed.
have to go under to pack the poop. And it was like,
Yeah, it
I was
just-
like,
it was a
wow.
whole like rain.
And
It's a whole shower.
poop and urine.
Urine
just go,
too. Urine too.
"Ah."
We had
Oh my
it was
God.
like a game for us. Like we had to like move like spots if
Yeah,
it's gonna
we
come.
had to move it, and it was so scary.
It was
I thought I was
so
gonna
scary.
get poop on my hand. That'd be bad because I have thick hair and I wouldn't notice.
But that's like one of the most unique experiences ever. Who
Yes.
Who knew
Oh, I
that
got
you
to
would
give
go
a
to
goat a
farm?
vaccine. You guys were too chicken.
I chickened out, bro. Have you seen the goat with like
The horn?
Oh my
It was
god,
so
he's
scary.
so aggressive.
It was so
He is so
scary.
aggressive.
The one I had to give also had a horn. I had to like put it in his
Oh, you
mouth.
give like the vaccine to the goat?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was so
They were
scary.
all running
No,
around. I
you know,
chickened
I
out.
was like, hang on, let me leave before you let go of the goat. Because
Yeah.
like they let go of the goat after you give it the vaccine, they let go of the goat, and the goat goes to another place. And I was like, please,
Like,
please.
like just like stand
No,
still.
you know, they didn't understand me because they were mostly Thai, and I went,
you
and then I jumped over the like fence.
jumped over
Yeah,
it.
'cause I was so. He was gonna let
Isn't
go.
there like a door you just go in? You
Yeah,
just
like,
jumped
they
over.
lock it. They lock it to
my
keep
God.
the-
Oh, to keep the goats away.
And I was like, nope, I can't wait for it to get open. I was like,
Poor
whoa.
chap. I should have been there. I think I was like playing with the kids.
Yeah, and then I
was
went, oh,
playing
Phoebe, I gotta go Missy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing
Yeah.
with the kids. Oh, the kids.
It was so fun. And then
It was so
when we were
fun.
feeding the baby goat milk and it bit Miss Coulson,
Yeah.
I was like, this is not gonna be me today.
I was like, you need to get that checked out. You need to treat that immediately. And she's like, it's fine. I'm
it
like,
had no teeth. It had no teeth. I was 100% sure.
She
It
like,
had no teeth because we were feeding milk. It had no teeth. Next thing,
next thing you know, she's like bleeding, and I'm like, you need to get that checked out immediately.
I was so scared. I was like,
I think you should go back right
now.
now.
Get the teeth that come out, go back inside. I was so scared. I was like, I want to go
My
back.
survival instincts. I found out like the limit of my survival instincts when I went on that trip. I thought I was like so prepared. You know, you see those like videos like when like a snake bites you, what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like,
I was so prepared. But I just realized I would be the first to run from like danger for sure.
Never be. Remember when that bug came in our room?
Oh my god, the bug!
Oh my god!
Let me tell you, it was not an ordinary bug. It had it knows how to fly. It's like this big.
Someone kept saying it was a cockroach, and I felt so offended. Like, if that was a cockroach, I'd kill it. I'd kill it because I know what it is. And then it was some other kind of insect.
It was so big. No,
it was some other kind of stuff.
It made.
It was like, bzzz.
Yeah, and then it went into our room.
That is not normal. I have never seen that in my life, and I ran.
Do you want to tell? Do you want to tell how you caught that? Not you.
Hey, I contributed. It was my
you
Pringles
contributed.
It was my Pringles case.
And I was holding a slipper. I was trying to aim at it, but my aim is so bad.
You kept going.
Yeah, but you know what? I had to like go back for the slipper because I had to like try aiming again.
I can't jump in beds. I was like, what?
Yeah, we were like beds.
I was like, I could be a track runner, like hurdle jumper. I was like, what? You ain't gonna make me do this.
So what happened in the end was like she finished this like box of Pringles. And we had to use the Pringles.
Yeah, we had to use the Pringles to like catch it.
How do we like
put it
over it and then just like
take it outside.
Right. And then another bug came in.
Yeah, that one I could catch.
That one she did.
Because I knew what it was. And then people were like, how don't you know what it is? I'm like, I don't take biology. I don't know.
I take biology.
Exactly,
and I
Phoebe.
don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I was like, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
And then I felt so offended when they kept saying, oh, the girls were screaming because of a cockroach. It wasn't a cockroach. It wasn't a cockroach. It was a cockroach. I would have killed it.
That was not a cockroach.
It wasn't a cockroach.
That is like
it was
a lethal
big
weapon.
Bug. It was a big bug.
I don't know how we would have slept with it inside, honestly.
And it went on my bed.
I just wanted to hang my wet clothes outside, and that's what
exactly. It was your fault. I blame you.
It was
Phoebe.
gonna come in anyway.
Night. Why were you going outside? Why did you open
like,
the door?
With the night breeze, the like clothes
night breeze.
Dry.
Aircon.
But you know the point. Oh, you wouldn't want wet clothes in the room. I had to like go out.
Chairs.
But
I
in my
had
defense, in my defense,
there were chairs.
No, in my defense, I only opened like this much, and it still went in. And I tried to kill it back. I tried to take responsibility. I tried.
You tried.
But it didn't work. Obviously.
Keyword being you tried.
Like a friend of ours came in with a broomstick.
Yeah. Shout out to Ari.
Shout out to Ariana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that.
For that traumatic experience.
Yeah, that was so powerful. That was such a powerful movement that you did.
Go women. Okay, so what else?
Oh, let's talk about the process of getting here.
Oh, the process.
No, wait, but what was your first thought? Like, what made you come here in the first place?
Let's start with how I even found this school.
Yeah, how you found this school.
Innocent 14-year-old me after IGCSEs. Yes, I took the IT when I was 14. I took it October, November.
Ass.
No, I don't know. I took it October, November, and then my grades came out in like February this year, and I was still 14. And then I was like, I don't want to stay in Nigeria. I don't want to
study abroad.
I didn't want to go to United States because United States gives like so many good scholarships for university.
Right. Yeah,
and the way it works in Nigeria is you take your IGCSE October, November. You take the it's like a West African exam.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, take a West African exam, which is like pre-U exam. You take it when people usually take their IG like May, June. You take it May, June. And then I took those exams and like you're supposed to go to university. And I was like, I don't want to be 15 in university because like, oh my god,
that's like way undergraduate.
Yeah,
that's like undergraduate.
It's like I'm gonna get my degree and I'd just be like 19, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to be 15 in university. I want to do either A levels because A levels is optional.
Did you choose the IB by yourself?
I thought IB was easier.
Oh,
because it's not like in Nigeria, it's not something we do. We do A levels because like British curriculum.
Right.
And then it was IB. I was like, okay, not many schools. I thought not many schools did IB, and I was like, at first I was like against the whole IB thing. I just wanted to go to an A level because that's what I knew about. I just had to do.
That's like the course you take after IGCSE.
I just
like,
had
that's
to
a
do 3
typical
subjects.
course.
I just had to do 3 subjects, and then I don't know.
It's like more subject based. So like when you go to university, it could be like, you know, like really focused on like what you want to do because it's just 3 subjects.
Yeah, and then I found out about IB, and I was like, okay, maybe I should have an open mind.
But that cast sounded really fun, like the extracurricular part for me.
The extracurricular was really.
That was what like drew me into the.
I didn't even know. Like I didn't care the difference. I was like, okay, just 3 subjects more, and then Ward School Forum. I think Ward School.
I know that page.
Yeah,
I think we had a really similar
search.
way
We did.
I'm sure we
applied to nearly almost the same
we
schools.
applied to the same schools for scholarships. You
Yeah.
applied for Nexus. I applied for Nexus.
I applied for
too.
Nexus.
I applied for Nexus, and I went all the way to Korea.
Me too.
I went all the way to Korea. I went to UWC. I even went to UWC.
I think I applied to UWC.
You did too. I did.
Yeah.
I did apply to
I applied to
UWC.
so many schools, and
We share such a, like,
I got
similar
offers too.
experience.
But then BISP.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, I'm sure both of us.
Yeah, I
we
got
had like offers.
Come
we had
on,
offers. We had
IGCSE grade.
offers.
You did so well in
Yeah.
IGCSE too.
We had
What did
offers.
you get again in IGCSE?
I think like everything A star except the science subjects.
So,
I
like,
was so weak
How many
in
subjects do you
science.
take?
Like 9, I think.
Oh,
Totally 9.
that's so
Yeah.
good too, bro.
Mm.
A stars, A,
Yeah.
no B.
No B.
Oh my god,
A star is an A.
Smart girl, smart girl.
I just said But what made you choose BISP out of all of those?
First of all, the building. I was like,
You're like the first board about like the school was like the 4,400 acres or something.
oh my
That I was like,
I was like,
Did you
whoa.
see the virtual tour of like Roblox?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure like I think the past year 13s or like the current year 13s, I'm not sure. Like I'm sure it was like their cast project or something, and they made this whole virtual tour in a Roblox, and I would like watch it.
No, I saw it. Then the next thing was the lip dub on YouTube.
Oh my god, I watched
When
it.
I watched that, I was like,
watched
this
it,
looks
the
so
lip dub.
wholesome. This looks so. I was like, I want to be part of this community.
Right. So like it's like a lip sync video that
Yeah,
year
year
13s
13s
do. I'm looking forward to like this year's because
Yeah.
last year was so smart. It was the year of 2022, and they did 22 by Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
It was such
that
a
was
smart
the first one
idea.
I watched. And I kept watching the video. I was like, wow.
Like the hallways and like they showed like everything like the school stuff.
Business class.
I saw the Ivy common like the study rooms too,
Yeah,
like the Ivy
yeah,
rooms,
yeah.
and that was
I
like
was
really
like,
like you know
like,
yeah. I was like it's gonna
like
be really fun.
I think I did like in-depth research on the schools, and then the sports in the school, football,
Soccer sevens,
Cruzeiro, the
Cruzeiro
Cruzeiro team. I think that's another big reason why I
Right.
came. Not that I do sports. I don't do any sports,
but
like
it just like
the
sounded so
fact-
right.
Exactly, the fact that they had Cruzeiro, I was like,
Yeah, it's like ooh, this
like,
is a
okay.
big school we're talking about.
I think I don't need any mini man anymore. I think I can pick this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ended up.
But I
here.
remember I chickened out. Like I chickened out on like so like after you get like an offer, you're supposed to like respond whether you would accept it or not, right?
And you did it.
No, I asked a question. I was like, can I get like I don't know about the time because they give you a deadline to accept that scholarship, and I had another offer that I was waiting from in Singapore.
Me too.
I didn't
Me
want to
too.
let it go because like it's you know the pathway is so different.
I
like,
wanted to
Singapore
go
and
to
like
Spain,
oh you wanted to go to Spain
and I was waiting for like the entrance exams.
oh my god
Because
yeah
it was like a transfer kind of thing.
Mhm.
I was waiting for the entrance exams,
Yeah.
but like BISP just looked too good.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and like
Bye-bye.
I think I emailed Mr. Meredith and I was like, if I accept this offer now and if I like or like if I take a long time in like responding or something, and I was like, can I change my mind again or something like that? But I made it sound professional, of course. And then like he told me like, oh, you know, it would of course like we understand like your concern, but it would have you would like you know limit the opportunities of other students if you do so. And then like I really thought like, do I want to come all the way to Thailand, like leave my home place?
the
Like,
coming all the
give
way to
up.
Thailand sounded enticing
like,
for me. I was like, I want to
like,
go all the way to
You want to go all the
Thailand.
way? I knew I wanted to like study abroad, like for experience. Like I really wanted like this experience, and I've never been in a boarding school before, so I was like, I've never been in
I've
boarding.
been in a boarding school since I was like 10.
Actually, I didn't know that about you. Okay, well, see, I'm knowing more about you from this podcast, but and then I chose BS because of like it looked so fun. everyone told me about. I have like an alumni that I know from like my country, from my old school, and she was like, "It's really fun, like it's really fun." And then she would say like, "I would recommend if you would go there." And then I was like, I didn't want to be like really impacted by other people's feelings, but I watched those like lip dub like
the lip dub was it for me. It was
Yeah,
like
the
the
lip dub
final
did it for
the
me.
final thing. I was like,
Decision, right.
okay.
Yeah, and I don't regret it now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't regret
I'm
it.
looking forward to our lip dub. 24, something with 24, something with 24 for sure. But like, how was your like process? Like, what did you have to do?
We had to write an essay. You know,
A personal statement.
yeah, because like when you're applying to different schools, like A levels, you have to
You have to
write.
write. Did you write different ones for every school?
Yeah, there was
Me
this one
too,
in
me
Poland
too. I
that said 3,500 characters, 2 different essays, and I
Ooh.
wrote it. So I was in that writing my essay mode. So when BISP asked me to do that too, I wrote it at the same time I was writing the one to the school in Poland. I don't know why I wanted to go to the school in Poland, but yes, that happened.
Poland sounds fun.
Yeah,
Poland sounds so fun.
but BISP is better.
Yes.
So I wrote BISP on together with it, and then just sent it because he sent it to me one day, and like the time difference, we're like 6 hours behind. So when he sent it to me, it was like in the night because I'm really active at night, and then I was writing everything, and I was like, okay, he just sent one. I should just like include that to what I'm writing, and then I wrote it and like sent it to him, and it's like 9, but it's like early in the morning for I'm here like by 12 midnight it's like 6 a.m. So when I sent it, it was like the new day, and Mr. Perkins went, "Oh wow, you did it so fast." I'm like, yeah, thank you so much.
Did you have to meet with him too?
Yeah, I had to meet with Miss Magley too, head of boarding, because you want to be.
So like the process usually goes like you submit a personal statement first. Oh no, you sign up on the student like the
open apply
website. Yeah, open apply first, and then you go through all of that, and then they ask you, and then you have to submit a personal statement.
It was really 500 words or something.
Yeah,
really small.
Yeah, it was really. I just like try to make mine really funny. I went for the witty like sense of humor.
Girl. I went with Thailand, the land of smile.
Oh, but I did trauma dump a lot.
You did what?
Trauma dump.
What's that?
That's like when you dump trauma into your essays, like you write about your experiences, like the bad ways, and like how it changed you as a person. Like the bad experiences and what you learned from that.
This reminds me of why I hate the letter S. That's famous Harvard essay.
Yeah, that's famous Harvard. That's like what I did. And then after that, I think you get called in for interviews.
Yes,
that's when
my interview with Mr. Perkins was so bad. Because
why?
I was in a boarding school, yeah. So I had to like take permission because like the time difference.
You were in the boarding house when you were doing those interviews?
I was in class. I had to take
You
permission.
were in class?
I was in class, and I had to like take permission to go elsewhere. And like I had an interview, and then the Wi-Fi stopped working in that area. And my school was so big too, and I had to run.
You had to run?
I had to run to where there was like the IT room, where there was Wi-Fi. Because like, like it was in the middle of the interview, and then the Wi-Fi just stops. Because I was like,
Mr. Perkins, but did she chicken out?
And then it just stops, and I was like, what's happening? And then no one was with me. No one was with me. So I was stranded. I was panicking. 14-year-old me went.
Yeah, you didn't know what to do.
I was so scared. And then I had to like go to the IT room and Mr. Perkins was online. I had to send him an email
still there?
quick. I had to send him an email real quick. Sorry. My Wi-Fi is slow. I don't know what we were using. I don't think it was Zoom. I think it was something else. And
it's not Zoom. It's a Google Calendar, like Google Meet or something.
Google Meet. Yeah, Google Meet. And it took a lot of data. And I was like, I had to like, wait. I was panicking. My hands were shaking. And then I had to go to the IT room. And then like 2 minutes later, they fixed it. And I was like, sorry for that. And I tried to look professional again.
Yeah, you're like wipe all your sweat off.
I turned off the camera and the microphone. I was like, and the audio just went. And then I came back and I was like, sorry for that, Mr. Perkins.
I had such a similar one. I was not rushing, thankfully, but I was working part-time. Like my interview was right after my shift. So I had to like get back home as soon as I could, because I couldn't do it in the toilet, you know. I couldn't just like dip like, and then I was like so stressed from the part-time job because the customers that you have to deal with. I remember like I just got like really scolded by this one angry customer
God.
right before the interview.
Be
I was
nicer to kids,
I
people.
know, be nicer to teenagers working their ass off for money to help themselves. But I was working part-time. I was like, I think I was like doing waitressing. Yeah. And then I came back. I was still in my shirt when I was interviewed.
Oh.
I was still in my like work attire, and I was like panting, and I was like stressed from like what people told me, you know, like what like angry aunties told me.
And then you got interview like,
Yeah.
what do you want now?
I was not sure if it was with Mr. Perkins or Mr. Crossland.
I had a similar thing with Mr. Crossland too.
I had 3. I think we had.
I had 3.
Yeah,
I had a similar thing with Mr. Crossland
and
too.
Miss Magley.
But like, cause like, Mr. Crossland's was that I told the principal what happened with my previous one, the vice principal, the head of secondary, and then he gave me his phone to use, like to be safer, and then he left like the school building, and then I don't know what happened, but mid interview his phone just lost.
Oh no!
And
then what is with these stories?
I don't know. It was like the whole world was like,
It's
don't go to BISP.
like doom. It's like someone's trying to warn you about it.
I don't know. I don't know what happens. And
But
then,
see, like how much you push for it, I think really shows how much you wanted to come here.
yeah,
I wouldn't have just given up if I didn't really like the school. I would just like, oh, never mind.
No, it's just that I don't like giving up on stuff, you know?
Oh, that's
It's
your
just
mindset.
like, why would I give up? Because I wrote an essay for this, okay? I could have I've done other things, but I wrote an essay for this, so why would you just give up midway? Even though it's like stressful and tasking, I won't just like give up on something because the whole world is against me. It's like, if I think I want to do something and everyone's like, no, you cannot do it. That's
You want to prove them wrong.
That's the only thing keeping me going in HL math, honestly, because I really want to study data science and AI.
Oh yeah, talk about your course. Like, what you want to study after BISP? No, not after. I mean, she's studying computer science now, but like, what do you plan to do in the future?
I'm open-minded, but right now I'm just like heading towards the direction of computer science, AI, or data science or something.
Smart.
But like,
more women instead.
If like I decide to do dance, I literally just drop everything and go do dance. But like
a celebrity, become like a YouTube.
No,
YouTube
I didn't want to be a celebrity. If I went to dance, I'd be masked. I don't know. I cannot deal with the stress of being really popular, like Elon Musk. Right. I feel I like when you become rich and everything, but like I don't like the fame. Like I'm more of a private person. This is like where me being introverted comes in. I don't want to be out there. I want to be like myself.
Yeah.
Like some people think that's weird, but like I don't know. That's why I wouldn't do dance like to become famous.
Okay. I mean, it's just like a hobby.
Yeah,
just like a side thing.
Just a hobby. But I'm saying this now, but next 2 years, I might not be a famous
we
dancer.
might change our minds.
I don't know. I might change my mind. I'm saying this now. This is how I feel right now. Future me might feel differently, and I'm always open to that. I think. Was just open.
Our subject choices are so different. We only share one English class.
We only share English.
Tell them about your HL and SL choices.
My HL choices. I take math HL, physics HL, and computer science HL. In my SL, I take Mandarin, ab initio. I take business SL and English SL. Yeah.
I think you should tell about why you chose English to be an SL subject.
Because why would I choose to be an HL?
I think the main thing about English is like if it's like your first language, or like if you're really good at it, or like if you know just how to like converse, right? That would be your HL.
Yeah, I think that different people have different ways of picking HL. Some people pick HL based on what they think
how
they're
well
good
you do.
at.
Yeah, how well you.
I picked my HL based on what I want to do in future. So it doesn't matter that really I'm doing like really bad in math. I wouldn't say really bad. Like I'm failing and dragging the class.
Let's drop the really.
But I'm not doing as well as I could have been doing. I could have been getting like 90%, 80%, but I'm not.
You will improve.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about you just gotta have to have faith in yourself. Exactly. So like some people pick their HL because of what they're good at, but I picked mine because of what I want to study. Because there's nothing that nothing would have made me pick like. Wait, I know I would have picked physics HL because I like physics, but like math and computer science, that would be debatable. That's and I think I would have taken theater or something. Right. But I picked my HL subjects because of what I would do in the future. Those are the same subjects I would have picked if I want to go A levels. But then I'd have to do further math because math department courses need 4 subjects, like math and further math. And then for SL, I would have picked like business because I really like business. I did business and econ in IG. Right. And I really like business, so that's what I like. That's why I picked it. I like English lit, and I think it was compulsory to do English.
It's compulsory. Yes. It's compulsory to do maths, English, and a science language.
Science is not compulsory.
It's not compulsory.
Science is not compulsory.
And a language.
Language. Yes, to
get I picked mine too, like based on what I wanted to do after university. It's like English, history, psychology, SHL. Like
criminology, right?
No, like law, criminology, around that. And I told one of the year 13s, and she was like, "That sounds like a lawyer." I'm like, "Yeah, that was what I was like aiming for."
Exactly.
It's like law and like criminology, probably.
So this super curricular, right? Like trying to prepare for like university. How's that working for you?
So the super curricular, for those who don't know, I'm sure like there's so many people who keep asking me what you're supposed to do there. And it's just like you just talk. You just like it's like engage in a conversation.
It's not necessarily just talk like in the super curricular. It's about like keeping tabs with like what you want to do, because really selective schools require you to do super curriculars like Oxbridge, UCL, and Imperial College London. I think they like require you like they're like requirements. Do something extra in your subject. No, like unlike American schools where you do like extracurriculars like sports, something completely unrelated to your
like different from like
unrelated, but super curriculars is like showing how in-depth or how interested you are,
how passionate you are.
Yeah, like computer science, doing more Java projects, Python projects, or in math, going for the Oxford Open math classes and stuff like that. So yeah, the super curricular club, you just come to talk, talk about your interests, but it's also about what you do after the club, like alone, at home or boarding house, wherever you may be.
Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go?
University.
So I'm pretty open-minded. I came here thinking I want to go to Singapore, but now that I'm here, I think I want to go to, I don't know.
It can change.
United Kingdom. Yeah, but like I and that's why I took Mandarin too. I picked Mandarin because I thought I wanted to study in Singapore, Nanyang University.
Yeah, that would be so helpful in Singapore. Yeah, I had to talk in Mandarin. Like
I thought I'd want to study in Singapore, so that's why I picked Mandarin. But now I'm just pretty open. Yeah, like anywhere. But United States is like a bottom of my list because I don't really want to go there.
Yeah, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Exactly.
Who knows?
Like
I
said this before. This is me saying this now. Ask me 2 hours later, I might say a different thing. I might watch a super cool movie about Harvard and decide I want to go to Harvard.
Yeah, you can't say like, have you not watched a really cool Harvard movie?
I have. UC Berkeley. That's why I keep saying UC Berkeley.
Have you not watched Legally Blonde?
No, I have not.
Oh my god,
I have not.
Harvard Law, like it's hard. Legally Blonde.
Harvard Law. I do not care.
No, like Harvard.
Oh no.
Do you like I don't Gossip Girls? Gilmore Girls.
But like I don't think I'd want to go into like Harvard. There's more Stanford, MIT for me, you know. And how many MIT movies have you seen? Exactly.
Are there any MIT movies?
It's mostly Stanford, Yale, the Ivy Leagues.
People usually just go for Yale, Harvard.
Yeah, Stanford's not.
I've never seen an Oxbridge movie. I've never seen an Oxbridge movie.
The scene of Harry Potter was in Oxford.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that doesn't count.
The door to Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, but it's
the door to Chronicles of Narnia.
No, but they don't say that it's the University of Oxford.
Door to Narnia. The literal door to Narnia.
But they don't say it's the University of Oxford. Like in the other movies, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Yale University," and they're like, "Oh, you wanna go to Ivy schools?" Like that's how like the movies go.
Yeah. Oh, I want to go to Oxford. And I pick an Oxford school. Yeah. Like
that sounds like a neat plan.
Super curriculars. It's really fun though.
Yeah.
I like the school's extracurriculars are like cool.
It's so much. There's like, so many options. Yeah, so many options.
That's one of the reasons I want to come. Like, the extracurriculars are so good. Like apart from the classwork, like learning in class, like outside of class really matters too.
Yeah. What you do.
I feel like they really try to balance that because like the sports team, usually the people in sports scholarship are really smart. Like if I went to United States school, I'd expect like me to still be in top because I'm an academic student, and not expect someone like into sports to compete with me. But like here, it's like sports students be smarter than us, bro.
Everyone here is so smart. I mean, everyone here is so smart.
Like maybe
how do you do both?
Maybe it's because I'm not that smart, so it seems like you're so smart, but you're so smart. I'm like, no, how do you do that? How do you like balance?
How do you manage it?
How do you manage sports in school?
I don't do sports and I get tired so bad. I
You
just
see
lie
my
on my
eyes every single day. You know, some days people are like, Destiny, you okay? Destiny, you okay? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do people keep asking me that? And then they go, oh, you look out of it. I'm like, oh, I look out of it every day.
I don't know how they do it. I
don't
find
know.
them
It's
so like
good job to them.
So
'cause
much respect.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Could never be me.
Even like getting up in the morning.
Yeah. And then sometimes they take like really hard subjects like physics, HR. And I'm like, you okay?
You know they have morning practices before school.
Oh my
And then they
God.
come back to the boarding house to shower and then go
And then
back
they
to
go like
school.
practice nearly every day.
Yeah, and they after
school.
school too.
I can't do
That's
that.
so-
I am so tired.
So like, but we have so many sports here.
You know, we tried
Wow.
to do basketball.
I'm gonna go back next year.
Oh sure.
I'm going back next year.
I had one
I'm
class.
going back next year.
One basketball class. I could not. There's so much running around.
Yeah, it was much
I
fun.
couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
But
Like,
we had to do the cast project.
you know, when I came, people look at me, oh, are you a swimmer? Oh,
Right,
you do basketball?
mhm.
Oh, are you an athlete? And I'm like, I do nothing.
The options here are so much.
Yeah,
Like, you
I
have
just
for sports.
I didn't do any sports.
You have soccer, you have basketball, you have golf, you have tennis, you have badminton, you have swimming.
Wow.
Is that all?
Basketball?
Did I say basketball?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
lost count.
I lost count, but that's
Yeah,
a
and then
little
they got really cool extracurricular clubs too, like the MUN Model
bit.
United
MUN,
Nations.
yes. Have you? Do you know the board games club?
Yes,
just play
Army
board
told me
games.
about it. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I could do that.
And you have Mr. Green's like healthy eating class.
Yeah, you got
healthy eating.
You got dance, Miss Sam.
got
Yes, Miss
baking.
Sam's looking for like more people,
Oh, to
more
join-
older students for the dance.
Talk about the charity.
Huh?
I think there might be a possibility of the school having a cheer team.
Ooh, the cheer team, cheer
Cheer
team.
team. Just
Like,
for,
would you want to join a cheer team?
I don't think so. I don't
Exactly.
want. I don't want to
See,
fall
this-
face
This
flat
is
on
the
the
problem
grass.
we're facing. We need more older students to actually be interested
Exactly.
in dance.
People who are
Dance,
interested.
Dance is not just ballet, okay? There's a different.
I'm
forms-
interested in dance, but not the throwing.
Exactly.
people
That's
around.
what most
Yeah.
people think is like acro and ballet.
Like
That's
for, like,
not
cheer
just that. They're like
team.
different forms of dance. There's Afro dance, Afro beats dance, there's hip hop, and then there's like dance hall.
You sound like a dance teacher right now.
Yes, I should be.
Yeah,
Dance.
you should be a dance teacher.
Okay.
Convince the students here.
You should definitely join that because you get to move your body. Like, I mean, come on. You need dance. Everyone needs dance. You need to be flexible, you know?
It's exercise.
Yeah,
It's
exercise is
It's
fun.
a fun, like,
you
you know
can
those, like,
show off.
Zumba
You can
classes?
show off. You can show off. That's like the top thing. You
We
have to
should do
dance. You can
Zumba
show off.
classes.
We should do Zumba.
Like early in the morning, like with
Early in the-
music,
would
and
you
then
be-
those like
would you be awake-
exercise.
Would you be awake early in the morning? I'm not gonna be awake early in
If
the
it's
morning.
like 6:30 and past, sure.
6:30. You know, I wake up at 6. I wake up
6:30
at
these
6.
days.
Because like we share bathroom in the boarding house, right? I wake up
Yeah,
at
we
6,
share.
use the bathroom. So I'm
So you have to
generally
like
done.
leave time for the other
Yeah,
person
I'm
to use
generally
it.
done by 6:30. I go back to sleep
Good for you.
till like 7
Good for you.
o'clock.
I just like wake up at 6:30.
Exactly, but
You
like
try to like frantically finish.
you're the person you share with. Has training, right? The person
Yeah.
I share with doesn't. We're both the same. We don't do any sports.
Yeah.
So I've got to
yeah.
like wake up at 6, like generally done 6:15, 6:20, go back to sleep because there is no way I'm gonna be awake from 6:20 till 7 o'clock to get ready.
What do you even do? Like, what can you even do? I wouldn't be able to focus
Except-
on anything.
Except I have like homework or like
Oh, like the ones
tests.
you didn't finish
Like
like
tests.
last night. Like I have
last night.
so
last
many
night was
like,
a
homeworks
special case.
overdue.
I was so tired. I just went to the boarding house and passed out.
Yeah, pass.
It was
That's such a
she had to
common
go get my
occurrence.
laptop. I was so tired.
This is, like a whole cycle. Miss Sam was the one who came into my room when I was sleeping and she took my laptop for me and I'm doing it for you.
Yeah, and you
It's a
do
whole
you do it
cycle.
for 42. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's a whole cycle.
It's so tired though. Like 9 weeks. What am I saying? We had a trips week.
Do you think the weeks have gone by fast or slow? The time here.
You know, the thing is, when you're about to end, it goes really slow. The
I
beginning,
know.
it was so fast. But
It was
how are
so
we
fast
still
in the
in the
beginning.
same week? How is it just Wednesday? I swear, I have been in this week for
Me
2
too.
weeks now.
Me
I have
too.
been in
That's
this week for 2
exactly
weeks
how
now.
I feel
But it's just
about the
Wednesday.
week.
How is that possible? And
It's
Friday's a half
the
day.
time.
There is something
I
going
don't get
on.
the concept
There's
of time.
something going on. I have been
It's
in this
always
week.
like-
I feel like I have been today has been like 48 hours. It's been today we had the golden smile / smile.
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
had
that's right,
classes and we're still going. I'm like, it's just half
Can you
day.
believe we had the Halloween thing 2 months ago?
That's not true.
It's December now.
Oh my god.
It's December now.
Halloween this girl's like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
No, it's like a month and something.
The residential was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I could believe that. But
I feel like when we have fun, it goes vroom.
Yeah, I
When
don't.
we're, like,
I don't remember anything that
tired.
happened in Avani. Like the second place we went to
Avani,
for
it
our
was so
residential.
quick.
I don't remember
I only remember
you know where
that.
we went? Oh, scuba diving.
Yeah, scuba diving.
Yeah.
We went to Similan Islands. for
Yeah,
that.
I don't remember what happened after that. It's like,
Yeah,
I know
it's
I
so sad.
slept like on the boat, but I don't remember what happened. It's like time went
that was
by
the
so
most
fast.
like the worst sleep I've ever had.
Yeah,
The weather.
It was raining.
It was raining. The boat was like going back and forth. Oh my! It
You
was
were sleeping
so
at
bad.
the edge. You were sleeping at
I was
the edge.
sleeping at the edge.
My side was covered. You were sleeping in part
I
that
was
not
facing
covered.
the weather.
How do you feel rain and still sleep?
You know, when I woke up, I was like, "Where am I?"
And then
everyone behind beside me were like gone.
yeah, no one was there.
No
anymore.
one was. I was
And
the only one like against
me being the nice person, I was
weather.
like, okay, you could come stay next to me. My second. You know how
No, we
I
can't
woke
do
up?
sleeping.
You think you woke up bad? I woke up and someone was trying to pull covered. I was scared. I was like,
It was
so my fight or flight kicked in. I was like, who that?
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
But but it's okay. We have the holiday break soon.
The what?
We have the break coming soon. We have a Christmas break.
Yeah, I'm going to Chiang Mai.
from
Where are you going?
16. Is it 16? 16 December to 8 January.
Yeah, I'm going
So
to
it's
Chiang
like a
Mai. Where are
term
you
break.
going?
I'm going to Singapore. Not you asking me like you don't already know.
I know. I just want you to talk about it. Because
funny
you seem so happy anytime you talk about the fact that you're going to Bali. You were like,
Yeah.
I'm going to Bali.
I'm
So
going to
I
Bali,
was trying to
guys.
give you the moment.
Oh,
you know?
you're trying to
I
give
was trying to
oh my
give you
god,
the
I
moment to
missed
talk
the
about
cue.
Bali.
Okay, let's do that again. I'm gonna pretend
Okay.
that never happened.
I'm going to Chiang Mai. Where
Oh,
are
you're going
going?
to Chiang Mai. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
really shop so much.
Why
in
did you
night
never
market.
tell me? You have never told me you're going
Hey,
to
okay,
Chiang
now
Mai.
you're overdoing it now.
Is
You're
that- is that-
overdoing
okay, that was
it.
too obvious.
I said, I'm going to Chiang Mai. Where are you going? You didn't answer me. Again. I'm going to Chiang Mai. Where are you going?
Oh my god, that's so cool, Chiang Mai. I'm going to Singapore. I'm going to Singapore, but I might go to Bali. No, I'm definitely going to Bali.
Oh my
For 5
god,
days.
tell me about Bali.
It's in Indonesia. I'm trying to learn how to say things in Indonesian. So I know like terima kasih. I know sama-sama. That's it. That's basically it. But like that's all you need to know basically, I think. Or we can hear some like
People
Christmas
getting the
spirit.
Christmas
yeah,
spirit.
We're getting the Christmas spirit outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun. But when we get back is the question.
No, we don't think
have
about
so
the
many things to
future.
do.
We don't think about the
Okay,
future.
let's
We
think
are
about
in the
the
present.
near future.
Just think about
The
how
near
our
future.
present can impact our future, not about the future. You know,
Yeah.
think about what you're doing now, how it
Okay,
will affect
how
the
about like
future.
the real near future? So after this, we have lunch, and then we have the celebration assembly.
And, oh my god.
Celebration assembly. So I think it's
Yeah.
about like giving certificates, awards, achievement, like certificates to like students, like from the whole school. That's what we
Yeah.
have. And tomorrow on the Thursday after school, we have the
What's the
Christmas, fair.
after school. Boop.
3 to 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
3 to 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yeah, there are gonna be so many performances, a lot of like activities like cart riding or like
I don't even know that.
just,
And
like,
I'm,
food
and I'm
stalls
supposedly
everywhere.
helping.
Yeah, we're supposed to help, but we don't know what we're
I don't
supposed
know.
to do.
I don't know what's going on.
We will know by tonight,
Yeah.
hopefully. And on Friday, we have the Christmas assembly.
And the good thing about Friday is that it's
It's a half day.
Oh my
We
god.
get to go
You know when
back
I and
early.
Foy found out it was a half day? You should see the joy. Everyone kept looking at
Really?
it. I was so happy.
12:45.
Oh, 12:40.
12:40.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
I was so happy. I was like, it's a half
I know.
day. Do you know how important that is? I get to
It's
sleep.
yeah.
Oh my, I could cry talking about it now. I'm so happy it's a half day. Oh my god. Half day.
It's a half day,
It's a
yeah.
half day. It's
Oh
a,
my God,
and we're
12
going on Saturday, right? From the border.
Yeah. So like borders, we get to sign out once a weekend, once a weekday.
Yeah.
Oh, the timing is really different. We don't count Sunday as a weekend here. We use
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday as like weekends.
And then
get to sign
Sunday,
out.
part of the weekday. So I and Phoebe think we're gonna go out on Friday.
We're going out.
Okay.
No other details.
Okay.
We're going out. We don't need to
Yeah.
know where, when.
Like we're leaving on Saturday from the boarding house, so we
Yeah.
have one night.
One whole free
And
night.
then Friday's a
Yeah,
half
to
day.
end the whole
It's a
semester
half
that we
day.
have faced so far since we've come
it's
in
like a
August.
good old, a cheers to making it for the first term, Cheers, Phoebe.
Hold on. August, September.
Don't think
October.
about the future.
Past
Okay.
August.
Okay.
I started from August.
Okay, I thought you were thinking about how soon it's gonna
been
end.
5 months since we've been here. It feels like a year to me, honestly.
No, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's been 3 months. I don't know.
For me,
I feel like I don't know you enough,
It's gonna come. It's gonna come. We spend so much time together.
Yeah, everyone thinks you're my best friend.
That's like, I wouldn't think about that.
Yeah, like that.
I wouldn't think
I'm
about
like,
it.
what makes you think that?
I'm like, what makes you think?
Yeah,
that?
I mean, I don't.
I don't see it.
I don't
see it.
We don't
I don't think that's gonna. That's something
like
that's gonna
you,
happen in
my
the near
best friend.
future.
Oh
like,
my god, no.
I mean, like, not even like in my dreams.
Yeah,
like,
I
don't think I've ever
not
like
gonna
even dreamed
happen.
of
Like, if I sleep and I think about us being best friends, that'll be a nightmare
That's
or
a
a
stretch.
dream.
Best friends
like,
is a
that's like
you see how I introduced
escalating
you?
the issue.
You see how I introduced you as a special friend. Special friend.
What's special?
As a special friend.
Oh
like,
my, yeah, special
So like,
friend.
well, best friends is like a stretch.
It's like an escalation of the issue
That's
we
too
have right
far.
now. We're not best friends.
That's
Oh my
too
god.
far.
So yes,
Who would you
correction.
consider as your best friend?
Foy. I love Foy more than I love you.
Thank you for
Yes,
that
yes.
clarification.
I
That
love
was
Foy.
so
Foy
clear.
is our other
You should
friend.
have hesitated, no?
Foy-
You should have like you should have been like, I don't know.
No,
you just
no.
went.
Foy is our
with
other
Foy.
friend. She's like
Yeah.
a group of 3, basically.
She was supposed to be here today.
Yeah,
she
but
refused.
Foy is our other friend, and I love Foy more than I love Phoebe.
Thank you for that clarification. Everyone needed to
I'm
know
glad
that. That was
it's
so
settled
necessary.
down.
That was
So,
so necessary.
Yes,
Thank you
it's
so much
necessary.
for that.
So Foy, I love you. I love you a lot.
Video
Phoebe-
message. Video message.
Yeah,
Sure.
Phoebe. Blah.
She doesn't even watch our podcast.
We should get her to watch it. You're the
I'll make her like
Get
I'll,
your
like,
friends
put tape.
to watch it.
I'll
You're
put, like, her
the
tape.
main.
You know how many
content
people
creator.
sent me like, oh, I'm watching a podcast, and they sent screenshots of
Oh,
it. It's so
aren't
bad.
you famous now?
It's so bad. And then like, why would you pause at that moment? They don't pause it. and, like,
Don't get me insecure on camera.
it's gonna come soon. You're gonna see yourself soon.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna be a meme. I should be a walking meme. I mean, have you seen my facial expressions?
Yeah, I've gone through all of it.
Yeah,
I've
mostly
seen all of it.
disdain.
Most of
disgust,
Most of those you do
disappointment.
to me.
Most of the
I've seen all of
Yeah.
hers.
I never show like true happiness when I'm around Phoebe.
True, that's so true.
That's so bad. Like,
That is so
like
true.
Phoebe, why?
But I was, oh my god, no, I think we spend so much time together.
Yeah,
We do
it's
everything
like so
together.
bad. I
We
see
do-
her everywhere.
It's too much.
I see her
It's
everywhere
too
in
much.
school,
Some-
but we
it's
share
sometimes too
only
much.
English together. It's like
Right, that doesn't make sense.
I literally
to me.
see you
doesn't
everywhere.
make
It's
sense
like
to
you're
me.
in my physics class, you're in my math class, but I only share English with you. So make that make sense. Make that make sense.
What did you say? Physics, English, and maths.
What?
With the only subjects we share, like not the same class, but like the same subjects are like English and maths. I should have gone to Mandarin. I should have came to Mandarin.
It's ab initio.
I
You
could-
wouldn't have been in ab initio.
No,
Show them your Mandarin
Hey,
skills.
I have-
Show them your Mandarin skills.
No,
she
but-
wouldn't have been in ab initio. I'm the one
No,
suffering
no,
here.
but you know, like the ab initio criteria is like you have to do it for like 5 years. Like if you no like
No.
the Spanish Mandarin like B a language B, you have to do it for like 3 years or like 4 years or
Isn't
something.
it 2
That-
years?
I don't know. That's like the criteria, but I've never done it in school. I just took the IGCSE Mandarin from what I know from
You took
HSK.
IG Mandarin and
Yeah,
got
but
an
I
A
didn't
star.
study. No, but I didn't like study in class.
You took IG
I took
Mandarin.
German. I think
you
I took German.
Oh my.
And then
You took-
but then I answered Chinese. I answered Mandarin instead of like the subject I was doing. Yeah. So I don't think they would have let me in.
You took
Mandarin at the show.
IG Mandarin. I don't think they'll let you with us that have never,
sure they would.
never
But
done
it was
Mandarin
never
in
a
their life.
class. I just answered it from like
Wait,
what
the
I know.
exam you took was it Mandarin?
It was Mandarin, but I've never shared a like Mandarin class in school.
But you got an A star in
Yeah.
IG Mandarin.
It was from like the
You got-
HSK
you got
preparation.
an A
for,
star
like,
in a
yeah.
language.
Yeah. What language?
I didn't take any language.
Oh, you didn't take any language.
You got A star in I.
You're gonna come soon. Your Mandarin ab initio is gonna be a 7 out of 7.
I accept that.
It's gonna come.
I
Your 7 out of
accept
7
that.
is gonna come.
No, I'm not gonna argue with you again. Thank you,
Yeah.
sister, for that word of advice.
Thank you, sister. We went from like friend, like just like business relation
Thank you,
to
sister.
sister. Yeah,
Mhm.
That sounds so good,
Sister.
sister. Wait, hold on. Is it time for lunch? Is it time for lunch? We should have a clock here. We should have like a clock here for sure.
I'm hearing noise in my stomach. Can the camera hear that?
Yeah, because I heard the Christmas spirit outside.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
Like,
is
it
that our
time for
cue to
lunch?
leave?
It's our cue to leave. We definitely need a clock around here so that I know.
What do you think of school food?
What is this question?
Is
Is
a
it lunch?
trick question? It's a trick question.
I mean, I'm not very fond of chicken every day, but like they offer so many options though. It's like they have a salad bar.
I like chicken every day.
No, but like they have a salad bar. They have like rice every day with like side dishes, or like sometimes special food.
Hey,
it's good. No,
I like the rice and chicken. Excuse you.
I didn't say anything about chicken, but every day.
Yes, every day. What do you want me to eat?
Day.
What do you want me to eat? What do you want me to eat? If they take that out, I'm gonna starve.
Like special food, more special food.
I always
please.
like the special food because sometimes
it's so good.
the special food goes
so
like so much pork, and I can't eat pork.
Oh yeah, you don't eat pork.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good for you. You can stick with the chicken. Isn't it a good thing that I complain about the chicken? There's more for you.
You're complaining about the chicken.
There's more for you.
Most people will side with you, but like
there's
the chicken,
more for you.
If they take away chicken and the rice every day,
no! Don't take away chicken and rice.
What am I gonna
Not
eat?
like
I'm
take
gonna
away chicken and
starve?
rice.
It's
no, like but like more
you, Phoebe.
variety. What I was gonna say is like more variety in the food
variety
options.
You want? Okay, give
like
us an example.
More.
Give us an example. Give us
more
one.
like you know, like
what?
like
Give us one.
more cultured food.
Exactly. I agree
More
with that one.
cultured food.
Yeah, cause like
I miss Malaysia.
I know there are so many people from Nigeria. I know I'm the only Nigerian in school, but sometimes if I could get like Nigerian food, but when I say Nigerian
solely
food,
for you,
there's like so many Nigerian foods though. There's so many, and then I don't like all of them. I'm Nigerian, but I don't like all of them. So maybe if
like
they could ask me
like
first,
a survey, like we should do like a Google form.
just ask me first, and I'll tell you which one I want. Because there's something
Especially
that as
for
a
you.
Nigerian, I wouldn't recommend to another person. Like I don't like it.
You don't like it, but only some of them, right? Not,
Yeah, because like
some of
Nigeria has like different cultures.
right.
Like different cultures, like more than 500 languages. So like more than 500.
More 500
In my
languages.
state, we've got like 744 local governments, I think.
Ooh.
No. In the whole country, we've got 744
Ooh.
like mini tribes.
Do you
But
know-
in my state, we have 23.
Do you know Malashangkor?
No, what's that?
It's I don't know how to explain this. No one knows it here, and I miss it so much.
Exactly.
That's the first thing I'm gonna
How
get.
did you expect me to know? I'm
You
African.
might.
I'm
You
African.
might.
I didn't know that dish.
That's a Chinese dish too.
Hey, oh my!
I'm not even Chinese. I'm like 100% like Burmese. No, but like it's like you just add in like vegetables or like meat and everything. You like and then you mix it with a spice called mala, like really spicy numb spice. You can add like noodles to it and then just mix it. It's like a stir fry like dish. And you eat it with rice. It's so good. So like you see, that's like what I was like expecting, like cultured food and like more of that.
Yeah, I thought there would be a lot of culture food.
Me too.
I'd love to see what they do for Nigerian dishes or African. Okay, maybe I'm being too
Any-
specific.
any-
African dishes.
Yeah,
Some
like,
countries got some
general.
great South African food. Jollof is
A
Nigerian,
lot.
but it's
just,
so
like, so much
good.
recipe.
It's so good. But like different. So we got to stay in Africa, like Nigeria and Ghana, where we keep arguing which person's jollof rice is better. Like we think ours is better, but people from Ghana think theirs is better. And then do you know what settled the argument?
What?
One time Cardi B came to Nigeria.
Not Cardi B.
She came to Nigeria and then she went to Ghana and she tasted both foods and she liked Nigerian food
That
best.
actually happened.
She liked Nigerian food
That
best.
actually
Oh my
happened.
god.
Oh,
And, like,
that's so
like,
cool.
it was like everyone I knew from Ghana, I was like, You were saying, I can't hear you.
Cardi B, I got Cardi B.
Was it Cardi?
We got
What did
Cardi
she say?
B.
What she said? Did she like Ghanaian food? What she say? What she So like that just settled it for me. Like
Yeah,
if on TikTok,
that
if
ended
on
the debate,
TikTok,
the whole
I see
debate.
like people talking about Ghanaian food. I'm like, excuse
Yeah.
me, but whose country?
Yeah.
Whose
Did
country?
you not hear Cardi B?
Like whose food? Was it your country? I remember the country started with N. Was
You know
Nigeria.
what? Talking about food, my stomach is like growling so hard. I don't know if the microphones can capture that, but my stomach is like growling so hard right now.
I feel like I'm eating the food.
What
and
is the
everything.
time?
I have no idea. So this is why we should get a watch.
We need a clock.
Like,
No.
if you're gonna be
Yeah,
if you're gonna
a
be an
watch.
IB
Yeah.
student, you should get a watch. Don't be like Phoebe and
Yeah,
I.
don't
We
don't
are
don't
so
be like
bad.
us.
'Cause,
Get a
like,
watch.
Every
Get
time
a
I'm like,
watch.
yo, what's the time?
Yeah, we keep
the time?
asking like, what's the time?
What's the time?
Definitely get a
Or
watch.
like
a
when
must
we're not
have.
supposed to open our laptops in class. That's like over for me because I don't know the time.
Me too.
I don't know the time. And then
Okay.
okay.
So I'm getting
Okay.
hungry. I'm really getting really
Yeah.
hungry. So
I am
we have
really
lunch
hungry.
afterwards. So like let's
And
let's
then
wrap
the
this up.
cafeteria is gonna be full because everyone's hungry.
Yeah, we have to queue.
Everyone's hungry.
Let's wrap this up. Do you have
Okay.
any last comments that you want to say? Hopefully this isn't her last podcast with me. Hopefully. No, actually, I'm hoping it is my
If
last one.
it's too chaotic, I think they wouldn't want me here anymore.
Like you're gonna get like feedback and like, okay, thank you Destiny for this. Thank you Destiny.
I guess a one-time opportunity, Destiny. You messed it up.
You messed it up.
I'm gonna take
first and last podcast. But yeah, okay. Let me do this really quick. Like if you're like listening or if you're watching, thank you for tuning in. And we have Miss Destiny. We have Miss Destiny here today. We learned about her. We got to know about her a lot more. I think a lot of like insight into the IB life and like our student life here too. So yeah, that was good. That was really good. Are you looking for the next podcast?
This is the one Thai word I know.
Yeah, good for you. See you in the next podcast. Say bye.
Bye.